What's going on YouTube? Coach Marcus Hodges here with Separation Team Basketball. And today I want to talk about it, you guessed it, a little bit of ball handling. But I want to talk about our offhand and it being aggressive. I know a lot of the videos we talk about it, but I want us to really understand the importance of being aggressive as a ball handler. So much we're used to, oh, my defender was aggressive. He was aggressive on me. He was guarding me tight. I want the defenders to have something to talk about was, man, this guy was super aggressive. He was hands-on all the time. I always had to be aware because he was attacking me. And it's gonna start with our hands, have a real basic dribble series to put you guys through, something you don't wanna miss. You already know, man, let's get it. First part, I'm gonna get through this quick so you guys have a lot of different options. Right now, I'm gonna focus on being able to make contact every second dribble when the ball hits the floor, meaning I'm going here, 1, 2. So almost as soon as the ball hits the floor with my offhand, my palm is simply striking down. Let's say if I have a hand about to reach, I'm pushing that hand out the way. Remember, every second dribble. So I'm 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once I get my 10 in there, I'm doing the same thing on the opposite side. Notice I'm being aggressive here with that offhand, as with the balls being aggressive as well. And that right there is gonna be our first part of this series. Every second dribble, as the ball's hitting the floor, I'm having just that offhand strike. Part 2 now, as the ball is in the air, so I'm going 1, 2, as the ball's in the air, I wanna have my offhand hit. So imagine as that ball is coming up, that defender's starting to reach, and I'm gonna slightly pocket the ball as well. So still have that aggressive hit, just now when the ball is in the air, I'm making that contact. 1, 2, there's that strike. Notice I'm starting to pull the ball back, have an aggressive hit each and every time. Get about 10 reps, have a quick, aggressive strike. Make sure I'm not carrying the ball, I'm pulling the ball back. My wrist is behind the ball each and every rep. Part 3 now, I want your offhand to get really active as the ball is floating. So I really want your left side of the brain being able to operate. Can one hand be extremely active as the other hand is more relaxed? So right now, let's go 3 to 5 hits max. As that ball is floating, can I have 3 hard contacts with a box here? 1. Notice I'm not carrying the ball. I'm letting the ball just simply float in my hand. And then after that 3rd hit, I'm forcing the ball down. See the rhythm of the ball? So I'm not carrying it, so you'll know. That right there, being able to have just those multiple contact hits as the ball's floating in the air. Second part now, being able to exchange the ball from right to left. Every time I exchange the ball, I want to have an aggressive offhand contact, but I want to make sure I keep the crossover aggressive. So as I'm going here, I want to make sure my tap stays aggressive, and then I want to start to speed it up here. Every time crossing the ball, being aggressive with my handle, and this part where you're gonna start to lose the ball, because what I see a lot is this. Guys are tapping it and patting at it instead of crossing the ball aggressive and losing it. So see if you can go about 15 seconds straight, being able to have aggressive hits and making sure your cross is aggressive each and every time as well. A little bit of movement, so I'm going right into my double cross. I'm going cross, cross, and I want contact. As soon as I have this cross body step, I'm pulling the ball back. I break down again, cross, cross, have that tap, and I'm having my inverted drag. So being able to get a double cross, and that ball is simply crossing aggressively, but my foot is following the ball each and every rep. Really important, having that offhand hit right before I explode each and every time. Just imagine that double cross, somebody's reaching, that reach they might get here. Referee might not call it, it's just gonna slow you down if they try to grab. And as soon as I get in my double cross and they try to grab because they miss from the reach, that offhand, I'm not only swiping, I'm almost pulling them in the opposite direction so I can explode by them. That right there is our double cross, offhand contact. All right, now we're gonna get into our split hits. So every time I split my feet and I exchange, boom, I wanna have that offhand contact. I dribble as my feet replace under my hips. So I'm having just that strike every single time here, making sure I split, contact, split, contact, split, contact. Now I can start to change the cadence a little bit where I can go split, split, relax, split, split, relax. I can get 2 or 3 hits each and every time. Try not to be delayed with your hits. I see this a lot at the young age. They'll go through, and then they'll hit too slow. As soon as I have that exchange offhand has to be ready to make that contact, so the defender puts that defender in a disadvantage by having them not only try to reach and steal the ball, but I'm once again pulling their hand in the opposite direction. I'm going this way and they're going that way. This next part now, once again, I'm going to get you moving, but I also want you to be aware. So as a playmaker, I have to be aware of the space, aware of who's in front of me, and also if I'm on like a 3-on-3 fast break or a 3-on-2 fast break, I have to be aware, check my rear view to see who's behind. So I want to in and out. I'll make my contact, inverted drag, I'll pull back. Now I'm going through the legs. Once I go through the legs, I have to make sure this cross step is tight. Boom, I'm here. I'll ice my defender, 1 or 2 seconds, be aware, but I want to stay as close as I can to this box here, just so I understand my space and I have a small amount of space here. So I'll go my in and out, contact, drag it back, through, ice my defender, stay tight, boom, relax, pull it, through, stay tight, keep that handle, boom. Right here, it's really important that I understand my space. Notice as I was going here, I made contact, but I was always aware. I was always used that sense of feel. It's really important being a playmaker, just a sense of feel, being a hands-on type of player in a very aggressive way and knowing how to play aggressive to get that advantage on the defender in front of you. That right there is just our offhand being active. Not only being active, but being aggressive. Easy drill to do. If you're prioritizing a handle day and you need 15 minutes, really good drills right here, 15 minutes in a small amount of space that can also hold you accountable to do on your own. If you like today's video, make sure you like, subscribe, hit that bell notification so you can get each and every upload. It's Coach Marcus Hodges working on our offhand. You already know, man, let's get it.